Welcome to Moments of Faith, and I'm in one of my most favorite places in all of America, and that's the Wiles Christian Camp in Rosman, North Carolina. We're down with some teens and young people and adults. And I want to talk to you a little more about Pharaoh and the life of Joseph. You already heard me say that Joseph is a tremendous man, and he was tremendous because he had great character. And we have a verse here in chapter 41 and verse 38 that says, "And Pharaoh said unto his servants, Can we find such a one as this man, a man in whom the Spirit of God is?" Joseph had been a servant. He'd been ridiculed. He'd been lied about. He'd been put in prison. And now he's interpreting a dream for Pharaoh. And he tells Pharaoh how to go about ruling the land of Egypt. God had given him that wisdom. But it didn't just happen once, overnight. Joseph had been in prison since he was 17 years old, and now he's 30. And he'd had a character that whatever situation is in, he became a servant to those people around him. He was selfless. He put others before himself. And these are some qualities that we could put in our lives, and that we could be the people that God would say, the people would say about us, is this a person in whom the Spirit of God dwells? And I ask you, are you a person in whom the Spirit of God dwells? We also know in 2 Chronicles chapter 16 verse 9, it says, "For the eyes of the Lord run to and fro throughout the whole earth, to show himself strong in behalf of them whose heart is perfect toward him." And we know the word perfect in the Bible means mature. And how you handle your situations, you wouldn't be in a Walmart or somewhere and you see a family and you see a kid that doesn't get what he wants, so he falls on the floor and kicks his feet. And we'd say about that young person, well, he's mature, he's not well behaved. But you and I as adults, if we don't get our way, we pout and we fuss and we act just like this child does in a Walmart store. How do you act when things don't go the way you want them to? How do you treat the people around you? Can it be said of you that you're a person in whom the Spirit of God dwells? I pray today that we would see these things in our lives and put others first and put ourselves last and become a servant to those people around you. And again, I hope this is an encouragement to you today. And God bless you, and thank you for listening.